Now on to makeup. So recently on Black Friday, the only thing I ordered was I ordered a bunch of MAC stuff. I was feeling nostalgic. I actually picked up this one, so you all remember it. Well, some of you might remember. I purchased all of these holiday shadows, but this is the one I didn't have. It's so pretty, but I was thinking about using the green one today and doing a green holiday look with this one. Although this one's really pretty. We've never swatched this one, so let's go ahead and swatch it really fast. Oh, it's really pretty. That's a really interesting color. I feel like, yeah, it even has blue. It has blue flip in it too. I'm trying to see if you can see that. Sometimes if you hide, I look like a mad woman. The one I want to do is the green, although this one's really pretty too. I don't know. But look at this too. Okay, I should just do a whole video of the MAC stuff that I got. Look at this. This one's a flip too. This is so pretty, and I haven't had a paint pot in 100 years. So I bought the OG paint pot that kind of started my whole love of makeup. I got Painterly. I don't even know why. I don't remember loving the formula anymore, but here it is because I had to have it. I bought some shadow singles. I need to put these in a thing, a palette. I actually bought a restock of the Studio Tech Fix, the cream to powder, so keep note on that. I did that. I really like it. Really, really like it. I got NW20 this time. And some lip pencils, and then these two blushes. I'm going to do a whole video because this would take too long here, so I think it'll be fun. I also bought this, even though you guys know I was saying they can be dangerous to your eyes, so I don't normally promote them. But when I do use them, and I use them rarely, I usually show you how to more safely take them off, but I can't resist that. I can't resist this. So let's start with some eyeshadow primer. I'm going to go ahead and use my Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas. I'm going to use the shade Fair. And I'm going to take this from my lid to my brow bone. I think I'm going to do kind of a shadow wing. I haven't done one of those in a while, and they're so pretty for the holidays, and they're actually really easy. So let's do that. That's what we need. That's what we need right now. And really quickly, these are actually off pre-order. We're shipping. Everything is good to go. So if you've been hesitating because they were on pre-sale, they're not anymore. Have a brush. This step isn't crucial, but I feel like it's going to add a little bit more balance to the eye. I'm going to grab this MAC shadow. This is the shade Malt. I've been using this one since I was 15. This is a Rose and Ben E28, and all I'm going to do is start to tap this color back and forth. We're going to build it up just a little bit. And I always want you to remember that I grab the smallest amount of the eyeshadow. So if sometimes shadows don't look incredibly pigmented, it's because I grab such a tiny amount. I do not want my eyeshadow to get out of control, and the smaller amount we grab, the more in control we stay. I'm gonna map out our wing with this shadow. This is Mo Money, Mo Problems from MAC as well. And we're using a Rose and Ben Beauty E27, and I'm just gonna start here. This little brush does all the work for you. She's a little spicy. And then we're going to take this right here. And if you have hooded eyes, this little brush is going to fit in here so nicely. But what I really want you to do is completely relax your eyes. And we're going over the fold. And the reason we laid down that first transition is so we still want this to look very defined, but we do want to tap a little bit into it and blend a little bit into it. It'll just kind of make it look a little more polished. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to do this with my eye open. And what I want to do is go right above the fold. And we'll connect it. And if we need to bring this up a little bit higher just for shape, that's fine. I'm starting with very tiny amounts again. Even where I'm at in my artistry, I can still lose control at any moment. Now we're going to fill just this outer part. We're going to stop it about right there. I'm just going to pack this pretty green color. Actually, I might bring it over a little bit more because I want to kind of fade and cascade this from the inner corner and still have this outer part be matte. So I'm going to take my time and really press this into the eyeshadow base. Before we get to the fun part, I'm going to take my E28 again, and remember, this is the one that we used with that first transition shade. I didn't add any more product, but there should be a little bit in here just to kind of smooth these top edges. I don't want it to be too smoky. I like the definition. It's basically a shadowing. It's supposed to have that definition, but just adding a little bit of malt right on top and just tapping and smoothing that is just gonna make it look so blended and spicy. Anytime you have something with this much glitter slash shimmer, you wanna make sure you have a nice tacky base. I didn't add any more. Whatever is left on this brush is going to be enough. So let's just make sure that we have enough base there for the glitter slash pigment to grab on. Okay, so we're gonna grab Ho Ho Hocus, which is the green one. And I'm gonna start right here. And I use my finger first, just because it kind of presses over that base very fast. But what I don't have with my finger is precision. So once I just have that initial set, I'm gonna grab the brush and a little bit more of that eyeshadow. And this is where I'm gonna start to move it around. And I also want you to notice that I'm still pressing it into that base. And I thought we could be fun and use this shade too on the inner part, but let's kind of move this around a little bit more. Ooh, that's pretty. Now let's grab right before your eyes, and we'll place this on the front part of the eye. I'm gonna grab a little bit more. Me, I'm not seeing much of a difference here. That doesn't mean that the shadow isn't incredible. It just means that this is just overpowering it. So I'm still gonna finish this eye the same way, but this one definitely, it needs its time to shine, so we'll have to use it again. I've done a black wing in a minute. And the makeup artist in me needs a little bit of a black wing today. So why am I holding that brush so far up? Look at this. I'm actually gonna have more control if I hold it back here. I'm gonna try to not do a mega wing because we don't need a double wing. Maybe we do. Don't trust me. Not when it comes to spicy makeup. That's about right. And then we'll come back and clean up underneath here. And I'll show you that, of course. I just realized it's 4 o'clock. I gotta hustle here. I gotta be somewhere dadgum where. Let's grab some micellar water. You know what? I honestly get lost in teaching. I just get lost in it. I love it so much. So I have micellar water here, and I'm just putting a little bit of this on my C30. I kind of drench it, and then I'll kind of squeeze out the excess on my palm. You can't see what I'm doing. And now I'm gonna take this underneath here. Ooh, that is already looking spicy. And we'll just clean that up. For foundation, I'm gonna grab this Catrice again. It looked so pretty the other day, and it wore so well. Again, I have done a wear test. It wore amazing. It was about from 5 or 6 months ago, but it was amazing. This is the HD. I'm just gonna put a little bit on the back of my hand, right there. Somewhere in my chaos is my Anissa Beauty Pinnacle foundation brush. And I'm just gonna start to work this in. I'm gonna grab my Rosenthal Beauty C31. I still have a little bit of foundation on the back of my hand. I'm gonna grab it from here, kind of even that out on the brush, and then I take it across here, and this makes such a major difference. Notice that I am pressing. I'm gonna go around my brows, and really any hard to reach areas. I'm still gonna do concealer, but this is kind of like my detail work with the foundation. Lashes should be dry. I use the Duo Dark Tone, and I let that dry down about 5 minutes. I know that might sound crazy, but it just makes them so tacky and they just grab on. So much easier. Beauty Creations concealer. I've been using this one nonstop. I use the shade C6, and it just wears so beautifully. I'm blown away. I actually do have a discount code if you do want to check it out. That's going to be Rose. And then let me grab my Anissa Beauty Angled Concealer brush. I'm trying to stay more tidy and put everything away as I use it. I'm going to stick to that about 5 minutes. So let's work this in. Look how pretty that is. I just love it. And it feels so lightweight. I'm gonna blend this side so you can see it. So pretty. I'm gonna use my She Glam powder today. This is the shade Bisque. And if you just search Makeup Puff on Amazon, you'll find these. They come in black and white together. And we'll go ahead and set that. Really make sure that you take your time and press that into the concealer. IG messed up and I've already bronzed my face. Actually, I haven't bronzed under here, but I'm using my Kosas bronzer, which I'm still thoroughly enjoying. Especially when I'm not getting too spicy and I just want it to look a little bit bronzy, more on the natural side. This is the one that I grabbed. I applied this right here. This is from She Glam. This is their liquid blushes. It's in the shade Rose Ritual. Good Lord, my own name's dadgum confusing me. And I'm using a C41 to press this in. That's spicy. That's real pretty. Okay, see, this is where I kind of step back and go, where exactly do I want powder? Because the makeup's had time to settle. I'm gonna grab my Gucci setting powder. I'm so sorry, I love this one. I'm sorry, it's so good though. And I'm just gonna set here, anywhere where I see a little bit too much shine. Kind of take it through there, take it through there. Just down the center of my nose. That's the spike. Into the matte green, Mo Money, Mo Problems. Let's press that underneath here. Mom's in there laughing at the name of this shadow. On to something. Okay, Story Fam always gets to hear about things first. This right here is a champagne colored eyeliner. Look how pretty that is. Look how the light just catches it right there now. That's so pretty. It's from Wyra Cosmetics. Y'all know I love them. I want to do a TikTok on it and it'll probably sell out. So Story Fam, you get to see it first. Go get this. I also went ahead and took it out here as well. I'm telling y'all. Y'all better go grab this before it's gone. Get the silver one too. At least I'm gonna get spicy with this lip. I'm gonna start with this, and if you'll notice, I'm actually not lining my lip with this. I'm just gonna throw this color in the center. These are like a lipstick and a liner hybrid. I love these. I mean, you guys have seen me use them for same formula. This is just the shade Hushed Henna. And we're gonna start to line the lip. But what's really cool is that this side is a lip brush, so we can just kind of start to perfect it. Because I'm looking a little spicy craze there. Okay, but this lip and this blush, I can't wait to do this all the time. This might be my new favorite. Here's our finished look. This is a nice little spicy holiday look. I'm definitely gonna get into the golds and the red lip, but I was trying to use all of these. I like these a whole lot. If you're interested and you're wondering, should you get them? I think you should. Love you all so much. Tonight's post is actually gonna be for Glow Recipe. I'm so excited for y'all to try that. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. I will see you in tonight's comments.